Hello, I'm Andrew Thake from Minds and Money, and today I'm joined by Sam Spring, President and CEO of Kincora Copper. Sam, Kincora is already listed on the TSX Venture Exchange. Can you please outline the logic for the dual listing on the ASX?
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. We are already listed on the TSX-V. The company was formed back in 2011, exploring for gold-rich copper porphyries in the southern Gobi in Mongolia. At that stage, the natural market for us at that point in the commodity cycle, and with Robert Friedland having really put Mongolia on the map into the North American capital markets, it really made sense that Canada was the natural home there. The company's focus has shifted significantly over the last 12 months. We're now actively exploring in the Lachlan Fold Belt and in Australia, and with the Australian board and management team predominantly based here. Really, we feel the natural market for us now is in Australia. So we expect our team and assets and strategy will be better recognised in the Australian market. Naturally, investors are more familiar with opportunities in their backyard and in their own time zones. So really, that's one of the key logics behind it. And I guess in terms of the opportunity for listing on the ASX, we can also address one of our current weaknesses, which is we've currently got a lot of institutional shareholders, sticky high net worths and board and management having a pretty good shareholding ratio. So what we're looking to actively engage with is the retail investor, look to improve our liquidity, and we expect post-listing that about 80% of the company will end up on the ASX. So that'll really be the market that sets our share price and liquidity going forward. And you saw at the end of last year, Ben's Mining do a dual listing onto the ASX, and that sort of market recognition and improved liquidity obviously had a significant impact to their market capitalisation. So we've got Morgans and Bridge Street Capital as joint lead managers for the ASX listing, and we're expecting a very well supported offering and strong aftermarket.
And are you raising capital alongside the listing, and what are the plans for the next 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, we are, Andrew. We're looking to raise between 8 to 10 million Aussie, which will result in a net cash balance of a bit over 13 million. We're expecting at the top end there. So an EV of only 11. So that provides significant leverage to exploration success and a balance sheet to really do a lot of drilling, and really the focus is drilling. In terms of news flow, we're not waiting for funds for this raising to get going. We have 2 rigs operational at our flagship Trundle project at the moment. We started drilling there in April last year. We've already drilled 10,000 metres, with a lot of those metres currently in the labs waiting for assay results. So an active program there at Trundle, but also expanding out further in the next 6 to 12 months, drilling 2 other projects, Fairholme and Ningen, as we keep going at Trundle. So with this offering, we feel that we'll be extremely well supported. We'll see over 30,000 metres of drilling in pretty short order. So plenty of news flow and activity in the upcoming 12 months.
Mm-hmm. And both the Trundle and Fairholme projects are described as having the hallmarks of neighbouring world-class deposits and mines. Can you please provide a little bit more colour on that?
That's right, Andrew. Yeah, Trundle is located in the westerly rifted section of the North Parkes intrusive complex. That complex already hosts 5.5 million ounces of gold, 4.5 million tonnes of copper at the China Molliet and Sumitomo-owned North Parkes mine, and that's the second largest porphyry mine in Australia. So it's not often that a junior can get their hands on a brownfield project, let alone in a tier 1 jurisdiction like Australia. And particularly at Trundle, it's worth noting the significant amount of geological and geophysical data that we've inherited. There's a large footprint. We're drilling at the moment 2 targets, 8.5 kilometre strike, and really there's a large footprint there with near surface mineral endowment. And we've already made an initial discovery at the Trundle Park skarn there. So despite over 60,000 metres of drilling having taken place at Trundle, only 11 holes have been drilled to greater than 250 metres depth. And really, when you look at the high-grade systems in this belt, Cadia, North Parkes, Boda discovery, you really need to be prepared to drill to those depths. And we're also looking at the skarn system as a standalone potential development project and giving that the metres it deserves where previous groups haven't. The last group to do exploration at Trundle was high-powered exploration, which CEO was Robert Friedland, or still is. They deployed their proprietary Typhoon geophysical survey to really try and find the smoke and the source of these near surface geochemical footprint, and really where's the core of these systems. And they drilled only one hole before the downturn. So we've got a lot of data, a lot of new data, and getting some excellent results. And we're on to hole 18 of our current drilling program. And usually after that amount of drilling, you've either upgraded or downgraded a project. And we're very excited and feel that we've significantly upgraded Trundle over that period of time. And this next capital raising will really be able to continue the momentum of initial results to date. At Fairholme, as you mentioned, that's another exciting opportunity for us. Where we're looking to drill is less than 15 kilometres away from Evolution's Mining's flagship Cal project. Evolution's done a great job showing that in this part of the Macquarie Arc, the real prize is the gold base metal near surface mineralisation higher up in the porphyry system rather than the deeper porphyries that's been the focus of previous drilling at both Cal and also at Fairholme. So what we're really looking to do is replicate Evolution's exploration approach, copy their success that's led to a resource inventory of growth of 3.4 million ounces to up to 9.6 already, and they're talking total endowment of 12. So that's a world-class project, and we've got a lot of geology and geophysics there that supports Fairholme having a lot of the hallmarks of that neighbouring world-class deposit. So we're very excited to start drilling at Fairholme as well in the next 6 to 12 months.
Okay, you've talked quite a bit there about the advances of the geology of your projects. Can you just talk to us a little bit about your team and your team's experience?
Yeah, and obviously that's critical for an explorer. We feel we tick the box and from three elements, really: location, team, and targets. We've talked about the location, we've talked about the targets and the advanced targets. We've got the team's obviously the other critical element. It's led by John Holiday and Peter Lehman, both credited with Tier 1 copper gold discoveries, amongst other discoveries. John Holiday in particular is worth a note. He originated, managed and led the discovery phases of Cadia, which is the largest, I guess, porphyry in this belt, and Australia's biggest and probably most profitable gold mine. And he's really a foremost porphyry figure in this region and still based in the region. So when you're investing in an exploration play, you want to back those guys who have had previous success. Our technical team certainly has got that and is backed up by a well-credentialed board with commercial skills. And we as shareholders, about 8% of the company is owned by the board and management team. So I guess going forward, post-listing, we expect to have a really healthy balance sheet. We've got a really strong technical team, really attractive and unique targets, and I guess a unique platform for success. And I guess really we're looking to, with this fundraising, take Kincora to be the leading pure play explorer in Australia's leading porphyry belt. So given our valuation, we feel there's considerable leverage if we achieve this milestone.
Okay. And is there anything else apart from your geology and your management that you feel really sets you apart from your peers?
I think it's really those three fundamentals. It's location, team and targets, and having the capital to really put that money into the ground. And the key focus really is drilling and I guess not starting from a standing start, but with 2 rigs operational. So really accelerating and going from a 1 project to 3 project portfolio in the near order, with over 30,000 metres of drilling in the next 6-12 months.
Thank you very much for that, Sam. That was Sam Spring, President and CEO of Kincora Copper, and this was Andrew Fake from Mines and Money TV.
Fantastic. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.